y'all got the Divine Chug today, mugs. It's beautiful outside. Just coming on and go with the energy if I need to speak or not, or whatever the higher power brings me. But let's go with the start with the song, mugs.
Are you even real? Or did I make you up? How could someone like you wanna give me love?
I mean, I deserve it.
Don't think I deserve it, but I can get enough. You're so beautiful, spiritual, more like a miracle. Part of me said that you might be invisible. It's good to be true. So, are you? Are you made up in my head, or are you in my bedroom?
I mean, I know the answers to this, y'all, but like, I just
Questions that I ask ever since I met you. Tell me, are you? I
love that song.
Are you? Something from a dream is something that I made up. Questions that I ask every time I wake up.
Well, the other songs, is it still good?
Hey, Meta!
How are y'all? I just tried to go backwards and look what happened. Commercial. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's probably what, football day out here. Maybe in the near future when I get with my future person, I'll watch some football or sports, you know, because I do like sports. I don't really like baseball, it's boring, but I do like sports. And you know what's led on my mind? Okay, I'll talk about it. I was scrolling TikTok one day and I seen this reader say that she has extreme anxiety or don't want to leave her house to go to a store. Okay, y'all? I felt that. Because I would tell my son, like, I'll go to the store today, you know, but the energy and the sensitiveness that I have and feel out here, I can feel when it's not going to be good. It's just going to be so much negative vibrations. Like, one time I went against my intuition and these two people were arguing in the store and I was like, oh, hell no. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not going right with anybody unless I know you. But anyways, so after I seen that argument when I went against my intuition, y'all, at the store, it made me want to stay home even more. It really, like, I started ordering my groceries online with Walmart and stuff. So, to go even deeper in the situation, I had to really trust that no matter what time I feel I'm going to go to the store, that it's going to be okay. Because I totally understand anybody out here that is truly on a spiritual journey, not grouped in a 7 or, you know, labeled out here. Nobody's perfect, but we live as pure as we can, but we still have some things that we have to work on to even keep, you know, they say there's this highest elevation. It's infinity and beyond. It's beyond that motherfucking elevation, because you know what? If we could live on that high vibration or on that level, and trust me, I know the ones out here that don't want to go out the door, because then you got to go back to number 3. Like, that is kind of categories. You got to go to low vibrations. That's what it is, not a number. You got to go back to low vibrations out here. But you know what? We have it in us spiritually. No matter what, we're going to be okay, because we rise above any situation that becomes in this low vibration. I'm going to stop saying 3D. I just realized that. Low vibration. Because you can't categorize anything. We're all as one. When you get there. But everybody is. We're all as one. But it's literally truly going within and, you know, Christ conscious. Yo, I want to tell y'all something phenomenal. Being raised religious and going through the ups and downs of my family, you know, being religious, you're not supposed to be judgmental, but that's, I was the most judgmental, y'all. I was raised in all that toxic judgmental shit, but the only place I felt home at was church. That's the only place I felt love. To where when we're taught not to judge anybody, just going on this one logic, y'all, this one truth, because I had to sit, out of 4 children, I had to sit next to my mom because my dad always sat by the end of the pew, and then my mom, motherfuckers, we arguing who was going to sit next to mom because at home she's fucking nuts. I love her with everything, but it's my story. She's just fucking nuts, and I'm seeing so much shit. And when we're at church, the only place I felt loved at the time, you know, they were a whole nother spiritual being. No religious shit. Because I would be like, listen, as a child, because I always see this and no action. So at church, I'd be like, number one, motherfuckers, you guys do me dirty. Because when my mom got in the, what do you call that, spirit? Oh, shit. It's been so long. In the spirit of God or something, but she had these little spitfire fingers, and like she would fucking chop suey, man, I swear to God. And Dad, he's gone. He's running around the church, and I'm like, this is not my fucking parents. What the fuck is this shit? But I like it. But I didn't like getting hit, but I liked that they were like, they weren't mean to each other. We had to sit there and go through all this bullshit, toxic shit, see all this shit happen. I'm surprised my daddy never hurt because he had a shotgun that I was scared of. If you like to hunt. I want to tell y'all, going back to this part that I started with, when we are here, like me, because I'll tell y'all, hey, I'll go to the store, or I might get my hair braided, I might see my grandbaby. There's like, it's not a limit, but it's just like, it can grow, but it's not that easy in this world that we're living in, that, especially when we find this higher conscious, that's like, nobody's going to understand, or certain ones will, or certain ones will fake it, certain ones will this, but you just got to keep believing, y'all, and you got to, when I go with my intuition to leave, that's why I'm saying when a friend, or something, like even for my hair, I'll be there at 15, I can't put a date, I'm always late because I go with the flow, and people are looking at it like disrespectful, you ain't show up on time, not her, but in general, let's use an example. I used to be like that, okay, so a half hour came, I go do something, and then they show up, and then they're mad. You can't be mad. This is real shit. Yeah, y'all. We gotta let go of expectations. We have to let go of patience. We have to let go of ego and pride. Even me, we're gonna keep going through shit until we drop it to where it's supposed to be, mugs. Even when I thought I had it dropped there. Yeah, I had to go through something, and I don't like hurting nobody, and I don't. Oh God, I already felt something. See, like. Really, you mirror who you're with, who you're equally yoked is, y'all, on that religious term maybe, but okay, spiritually, or spirit yoke, yeah, let's go with that. Because, yeah, thank you, Lord. I swear that the higher power will make you go in that we thought was our weakness, but we're learning, and, so, I had to go within really deep today and last night because I do not allow, this is for real, y'all, and it took almost 4 years to get here, I do not allow anything to affect my peace. I don't care if it's family, I don't care if it's whatever. Title family. My real family doesn't do my sons is, let's go, mugs. I'm grateful and thankful I don't have a toxic son, because you know what, it's all, you know what, when they say children are your karma, oh my God, Mandy, how could you say that? No, listen, mugs, my children are my good karma, with that pure heart and pure intentions most of her life. You know, 2 wrongs didn't make it right, but it felt good at the time. But I am so blessed. So where I'm at now in this spiritual, well, no matter what, it's infinity beyond, and I'm every day is with purpose when I speak. Okay, bugs? So, because this is true, authentic love journey, and even when I messed up, I took accountability. But anyways, Optimus Prime, y'all energy's trying to come, bugs. I have been blessed, and I asked God a couple months ago, maybe 6 months ago, I don't keep track of time, and it goes fast sometimes. Yeah, actually all the time. I said, God, actually no, let me go back a little bit deeper. I was going to pay somebody that, because you know I'm related to a lot of parts of the streets here in this small town, I was going to pay somebody to protect my children. Not that they're doing anything wrong, but come on, y'all know this world we live in, you know? To where I kept pushing and going. I did ask them, actually, and they said, of course, but you know what? That person isn't even allowed in my sanctuary. To where I had to go deeper within and have this faith and trust in God when I leave here. Because when I leave here, y'all, this is home. I got a grandbaby, and you never know, there's always future things that could happen. I have a grandbaby here right now, and she's 4, and she shows me things through music. Like, okay, I just learned this with if y'all see my live on YouTube, because I can't post these TikTok videos on TikTok, even though I'm live with y'all, because of the music. But YouTube allows me, so. Going back to the person that going into the store, okay. I have had that to where my oldest son, we used to watch Shameless together. I love Shameless. Fucked up family, but it's okay. To where I had to go within and have faith that little, even if it's a mustard seed bugs, but it gets bigger and bigger. Mine's bigger, but there's still little things. Now, I'm not going to say pure weaknesses because I already dealt and healed with my weaknesses. It's actually like this, I don't know, maybe this higher level spiritual, like, I had to go with this starting off mustard seed of faith again after I heard these people argue. Because I could just order online, y'all, and pick it up, which I usually do, but I haven't done it in a couple months. To where I get every green light mugs, I get every green light there. It's not that far. It's probably like 5 green lights, and it's really half a block is at 5 green lights. I mean, I got all green lights that day. I went in. I didn't know anybody because I am from this small town, and my family is huge on all different sides of the tracks. Because my mama, she was amazing. Actually, all that worked out for the better for me, to be honest. As I'm sitting here talking with y'all, because I'm protected on all levels. Because you know what? I stay in my lane. In the yin or yang, I stay in my lane. And my stepdad, the family, big thing, he taught me 3 things. Well, loyalty, it's not loyalty. Okay, number 1 is don't lie. Number 2 is don't volunteer any information. So you're not lying, or you're not, they can't say shit. I think the number 3 was respect. Actually, he taught me more. The more and more I think about it. And he was never home, y'all. Then when he was, we got our ass whooped. He told me when my mama died, because I actually asked him, I said, Dad, why did we get all them whippings we didn't deserve? He looked at me and he said, I'm sorry. I was just going by what your mom said. My mom was evil, y'all. I could say this faithfully, gratefully, loving, grace, because I went back to every little route to be able to understand her. She did us dirty as fuck. I don't care mental illness or not. It went beyond that mental illness, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I haven't got there yet. To where my hair's so long now that she never even let it go past our ears. Like, there was some kind of jealousy that we didn't know about. And then, but when it started, it was we looked like our father. That her toxic ass kicked out. And I still love her, bugs. Like, but she's not here anymore. None of the family's here. It's just always going deeper on these levels. As I'm speaking now, and the uncomfortability, it keeps going deeper to where I wore my family. I still wear my twins. It's not even about, oh my gosh, no. I don't wear my brothers because it was a little powerful on the dark side. Even though he was the most purest gangster before he died, but there were still certain levels and the things I don't tell people because you know what? Maybe it's in my future story on another level that it could be 10 levels from now that I don't even realize it's 10 levels telling y'all. Because y'all ain't gonna understand until you go through it. That's why when I speak, if people could just bypass that judgment or fucking jealousy or insecurity or whatever the fuck they got going on. Because I don't ask for nothing. I don't want nothing from nobody. I'm just out here just, being real and telling my stories, bits and pieces, because, whenever the higher power tells me to tell them, to be honest, because there's certain times you can't. Anyways, whatever. But I got rid of my brother's ring to his best friend. Actually, I asked like 3 people before him, or 2, I can't remember. And nobody took that little diamond. Because it was still trying to be powerful. It was still, that little spirit was still trying to take over my whatever. No, mug. Like, I went out, ride or die with you. You still try to be in the spirit realm, so we can't always categorize everything. But the spirit realm is Christ-like. He's just got to keep going wherever he's got to go, because I've been having dreams of portals. Maybe they got to go to portals. I don't want none of those portals. Even though everybody was, you know, these were dreams that I had. I remembered it was 3 portals that night, possibly 4. So where each portal, it was okay. You know, the only happy thing was these 2 kids. It was a boy and a girl. Might have been me and my brother running around. No, it had to be me and my other brother. But everything was so dark and sad, and you could hear Cher from the underworld. Just the vibration, the energy. Y'all, I thought I had the song. I don't know. One day I will know 100, 300, because that song, when I went back to the video, I was like, that really might be the song. But it was by a different artist, but it sounded like Cher's voice. Whatever you get out of that, I'm still learning. But them portals were so like, they were just so sad. So like, you know, like how they give up in the 3D world. I felt all that shit in a dream when I woke up. Yeah, but there's way more to that dream and levels. I'm actually just going back there now. It's been a minute. But I want you guys to know, it's literally, it comes down to the faith. It comes down to knowing and believing. Like, this is what I see. I see myself already going to Walmart and everything is Gucci, and I cash out and I don't see anybody I know. This is it. And that's how it happens. But you have to have that total belief and see it and feel it, okay? I guess they call it, whatever they want to call it. I just call it the faith and believing in the unknowing, but I'm going to see myself get through it, mugs. And I always get through it. Always. So whoever has the fear of all that, it's a fear. It really is. Because it's already hard enough for us spiritual people, real spiritual people like me that got sat down and had no choice but to go for religion and spirit. I just see the video, y'all. And this guy was so right, because I guess there's some spiritual people that are think they're spiritual or taught it over religion at a young age, but my ass was literally sat down because when Mama died, I said, I'm going back to Florida. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't staying here. Even though I'm from here, I hate this place. Like, it's nothing but a black cloud for years. It's nothing but my family dying, nothing but trauma, nothing but, y'all know what? I'm here and it feels at home. It literally feels at home. But 4 years ago, I asked my son, oh my God. I had to sign the lease, y'all, because God made sure the car that was working just fine before Mama died had about 7 parts to break down to stop me. Well, I eventually signed the lease because I had a certain amount of time. I remember, I think I signed it after a week or 2 weeks, because I was like, okay, I'm stuck here with no car and there's fucking ice and snow, and God knows I can't drive in snow. And this is how I've learned this spiritual journey. So like, that's why I say there's hiccups with me, because nobody's perfect, because anything can be about feelings or love. It's all new to me, all of it. And I've been I've been really going within to be the queen for my queen. And I know that there's a queen out there for me, and then yeah. But anyways, let's hear a song. I hope you guys are having a good day. I never know where it's going on these lives, I swear. When I think it's just nothing but songs, you know what? That's another thing I thought of today, literally. Do y'all ever realize where you expect something to happen, it doesn't happen? Let's do, for example, you're going to go buy some tree. You know this person always has it, you're going to call them, okay, it's going to happen. So where there's times you're sitting with money and you can't get the tree, the time that you have, like, whatever you want to think about that example, it's still real. That's how it is in all levels. You gotta let go of everything. Control, because a lot of things happen unexpected. I do not plan shit. The only thing I go by is an appointment. That's it. That's the only thing that I have timed until this is over. There's no more. For real, I believe in natural remedies. There's things I'm taking. People would never be like, well, actually, I only do 2 things: probiotics, and I do this course. I don't work out, and I'm not. I see the video today. They're like, I don't see any spiritual person that don't work out in their body. I don't work out, and I lost 80 pounds in 4 years because all I do is drink like water, juice, soda. I barely eat, and I realize even with this, so I don't get the munchies in the nighttime and keep getting all of them. You gotta be light. Yeah, you gotta be light. It is about taking care of your body. And it's all about faith, love, with grace, which is hard. Like, I had to sit back and realize, even what I just went through in the spiritual form, yes, me, I can't just automatically think it's toxic and be like, fuck that, because this person is not toxic at all. Well, no, not toxic. They were like, emotions kind of came over through their eyes and soul, and then I took it like, I don't know, it's still, it's still I'll just go with the flow, because I used to, love is my last thing. That's what I said about my children. They are good right now. They got their place. They literally can see out the back door to each other's place, and then it's amazing. I didn't need to pay nobody. I don't have to pay nobody anything. You just gotta believe and trust.